Hello my lovely humans, and we're going to talk about my favorite expansion pack for The Sims 4 this far. I asked you guys to continue on with my series. We did 2017, but there's only 4 expansion packs and I really need to talk about my favorite. Also, we're going to talk about some strategies and stuff, and I'm going to recommend what my favorite is and if you're a brand new Sims player. So I'll go through that all once again. We're going to talk about the Sims 4 expansion packs today. There's going to be several videos for each and every one of these, so please stay tuned. We'll have 2 videos for Game Pack 2017 and my favorite, and stuff packs. And also, in these videos, there's going to be my favorite and my least favorite. So just to give you a heads up. But I'm also going to explain something a little later. These videos might be a little longer and it's going to be a lot of explanation, not a lot of gameplay. But yeah, just give you a heads up what it's about. Also, I don't show my face. I'm PeopleFlyFlyAway. I'm recording these back to back, so I keep forgetting to say that. I do post videos here on my YouTube channel, and whatever day this comes out on, I just want to let you know there's another video that came out on the same exact day, so if you want to follow my schedule, it will also be linked down below. What will also be linked down below is all reviews, just for cats and dogs. I didn't review any of these. I wasn't on YouTube. I got on YouTube for City Living, so maybe I'll put my moving on up let's play? I don't know. We will see. But my favorite expansion pack, the expansion pack that I don't think I could live without, would have to be, I don't know, I have to say, it's a hard one. I'm going to go with City Living, I think. Now, there's 4 expansion packs if you're brand new here to Sims, and if that's why you're watching it, don't worry, I'll get down to the ones that you should choose, which one you should buy. We have Cats and Dogs, which just came out this past November. We have Sims 4 City Living, which came out also a November ago. Then we have Sims 4 Get Together, which came out the December before that. And then we also have Get to Work, which came out the March before that. But I think City Living takes the kicker. I always want apartments in The Sims 4. Ironically, the 3 things I asked for and said I'd never go back to Sims 3 if I had them in my game are apartments, animals, and like the university world. Seasons I can live without, but I would recommend it, you know, if you're watching this EA. Just FYI here. But City Living, it was so beautifully well done, and I created so many beautiful memories in San Myshuno, which is the world that it comes with, and there's so many different things you can have. Also, the outfits, controversial choices I might add, are well done. Very, very well done. I would use a lot of these all the time. I can't really say I go to festivals that often anymore, but I like the idea of me being able to know that I can go there. And don't even make me start on build items. There's so many good ones here. So many beautiful build items. And also just knowing that I can live in a high rise just makes me happy inside. So I don't think I could live without this. Now, my least favorite one would probably be Get to Work, if I had to choose one. Now, Get to Work was also the first expansion pack. I can't honestly say it was a horrible expansion pack, because I think there's a lot there. You know, you can become a doctor, detective, or scientist, but I will admit, playing through each and every one of these careers once before, they do get repetitive quite quickly. But you get to go to work with them, and so that's also something, you know, to make sure you know. It was also, like I said, the first time we can get in there, and the items are not exactly the best, but I do use a lot of them. I won't lie. And the build items are also quite well. They have one of my favorite Sims 4 items of all time in this expansion pack, which makes it kind of funny that, you know, I could probably do without it. I don't know where it's at. I'm trying to look for it. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying my hardest. It's a fence. Ironically, that's what it is. Okay, I must have passed it, which doesn't shock me at all. But it is a fence, and it's the fence that goes in front of the windows. I love it to divide it, like, my rooms up with, in which I think overall it should be one that, you know, you can get anywhere which you can't. Then I was gonna say photography, you know, is a new skill, but that is released to the whole public as of, like, 2 updates ago, so technically you don't need this to have photography anymore. That's my least favorite expansion pack. Now we're going to go into a different segment in which I'm going to talk about why you would buy each expansion pack, because it is kind of around Christmas time, or Christmas is past, and everything's kind of going on sale, and you're like, why should I purchase this? So, for instance, we're going to go through each and every one of the expansion packs, and I'm going to tell you why I would believe you would purchase. So, if you're a strategist game player, I would say Cats and Dogs might be the game for you. I wouldn't recommend it, but the veterinary is also very annoying in strategizing, and having to take care of animals might just be the right job for you. But if you love Create a Pet, you love Create a Sim, you're going to love Create a Pet. So ultimately, that's a buy. If you like building, I wouldn't really recommend, Sims 4 Cats and Dogs. It comes with great items, like some of the prettiest items they released so far, but still, I think you could do better. If you are a game player at heart, I recommend this. Like, you're a family game player, storyline, you just want some more realism, Cats and Dogs brings a lot. And Brindleton Bay is probably the prettiest world they've released so far, and that's also another great plus, even though I think Brindleton Bay could be lacking. Now, the reason why you would buy City Living is for everything I said before. It's a great building one. There's great building items. I'm a builder at heart, and so that's very nice. You want the desire to live in an apartment or hate paying as much as I do. That's a great expansion pack for you. And, of course, do remember that I would really recommend you're like a strategic player. That's the only thing I would say. Maybe this is not for you. There isn't really much strategicness in here. Just because there is a few new careers, but I wouldn't say they're hard careers at that. But if you like Create a Sim, you're going to love these items, I know for sure, if you like some funky little ones, because they're pretty funky. Now, why would you buy Sims 4 Get Together? Get Together is probably my second favorite expansion pack. It comes with the beautiful world of Windenburg, which, I won't lie, is almost more prettier than Brindleton Bay. I love this expansion pack. I use groups, which are clubs, in the Sims 4 way too often. Not so much for building a club, but for maybe taking them somewhere. So if you're into that, if you're into more like gameplay, this is a great one for you. Also, the new DJ and dancing skills are always fun, and of course, being able to go to the club is a great new way to get to know your friends. If you like Create a Sim and you're big into cast, the items here are substantially beautiful. Great items, and also build mode. It comes with a brand new world, and that means some brand new items. The build world items are beautiful. They're stunning, but they're also very European, so keep that in mind when buying. And also, I'd like to mention, each one of these expansion packs are $40 a piece, so if you are nervous about that, choose wisely if you don't have a lot of money. Now, the last one is obviously the one I said I recommend the least, but if you're a strong strategic player, even though it gets repetitive, you'll definitely want to finish it, especially if you do retail, which is a great way, and I love it a lot. It's very, very hard, but if you're one of those players that just enjoys it so much, I honestly believe you'll get the best time out of this expansion pack. The build items, like I said, there's a few in here that I could never live without, but there's also a few Create a Sim items I could. And that's my reviews. So ultimately, if I was just getting into The Sims, I was really wondering what I should buy. What's the expansion pack I would want to buy if I had $40 or let's say like $90, because you have to buy the game too. I would recommend probably Cats and Dogs to start out with, and then maybe build off. Even though it's not my favorite, it's the brand new one, and so you know it's going to be great. And it just brings a lot of life to your game and raw realism. And so it makes your game more human and also makes Sims feel like they're more real. And that, my friend, is my personal opinion on my favorite expansion pack, which, as we know, is City Living. If you guys like this review of my favorite expansion pack so far of The Sims 4, please give me a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below your favorite, and if you had an opinion on mine. And of course, I'll love to comment you back. And of course, hit that subscribe button if you're brand new here, and join my human squad here on the PeopleFlyFlyAway channel, I'll see you guys all next time for another beautiful, lovely video. Love you all. Bye-bye.